Okay guys, I'm going to try and keep this a short video, right, but I've a lot to get through it as usual. So I've picked out some videos from the recording, some 5-minute signals and that. The yellows, I'm going to go through, I'll even show you some signals that disappear and go south on you, and I'll tell you why they go south on you, plus the correct time to take disappearing signals, and I'll be honest with you guys, you should really just be trading the yellows until you are really proficient with them before looking at the disappearing signals. I've got a few tips for you on that, Sergeant Pippa. Okay, so let's get to it then. Alright, now when was this? This was the 24th. Okay, so I'll just go back to the beginning of this. A few points to pick up on here. Right, 5-minute yellows. I'm just going to run a few by you here and show you exactly the best, definitely the best ones to use with the golden ticket. Okay, and let's just look at the UCAD a minute here. There was one here a moment ago, but I think because we've got momentum, it's just disappeared. Well, look at this one here. Okay. Now, when the thing is, guys, when I see a 5-minute, I think this is what you should do now. You see a 5-minute yellow, then do a quick analysis. Do a quick analysis. Look at the rest of the setup, right? So you'd have seen this 5-minute signal here. Okay, then go and look where you were. Right, 1 hour. Well, the BB band had dropped, and you were pretty much on the BB band there. Right, it's a downtrend. Yes, I know these 3 charts are hard to read. That's another thing, guys. If you can't read, like the 1 and 4s for trend, or any of these for trend, then just revert to sort of like the 1 hour and the 30 minutes, and you can see that for most of the day here it's been going down. Okay, so downtrend, you've hit the BB band on 1 hour, you've got a 5-minute yellow, you're outside the BB band here. Quite probably didn't have that signal, but nevertheless it appeared at some point. The setup was good. Okay, all you had to do then was wait for momentum, and I suppose you didn't have the 1 hour signal neither. Okay, and that signal eventually came down here. You could have said it come to here, then it bounced, and you got another one, and it went down again. Alright, so that's basically all I will do. I will look and see where we are on the 1 and 4s. Yes, you've got this signal here, so at some point this signal will pay off. It looks as though it already did a bit here. It bounced off the orange line, off the BB band, sorry. So you're going to get in another number 1, and again, that was it there. Quick look at the see the 5-minute yellow. Quick look at the analysis. Yes, it's a number 1 trade off the BB band here. Will it work? Well, it did. Come up to here. Okay, it's quite possible it will continue to work that as well. Okay, so let's move on. I want to get to a point. There is an area where the signals appear. Here we go. Here we go. We've got one here now. Okay, right. So again, do your analysis. Well, you've got a number 1. The trend is down, as we've stated. You've got a 4-hour signal. You're on the 1 hour BB band. Okay, but what you've got at the moment is this against you. Okay, well, you've got a new candle coming now. Right, there's your new candle. Okay, so basically what MT was saying before, if you're not sure and you want to get confirmation with this, right, is this definitely going to perform, even with this setup here? Look for a signal here. It's one of the rules I've written down. Just let me just pause that a moment, guys, before we go any further. I've written some rules down here, right? First of all, rule 1, if a 5-minute yellow appears, look for golden ticket setup, i.e. number 1, number 2 and number 4, right? If it's a really slow day, number 3 could be in play. Okay. Rule 2, if a 5-minute yellow appears and it's against the golden ticket, either get the best possible setup, that's basically look for confirmation signal, a 15-minute signal, or a 30-minute signal, or make sure you get a correlating signal on the HA chart, which is what I was just explaining to you then. Okay. Rule 3, if a 5-minute yellow disappears, make sure you have confirmation on the HA chart. What do I mean by that? Right, well, if you get a 5-minute signal, yellow arrow down disappears, right, look on the HA chart for a signal up. Okay, look for a signal up. If if you think that setup is going to work because a 5-minute signal disappeared. Now, I'll be honest with you, the best disappearing signals I've seen are with the number 4s with the daily arrows, or with a really strong trend. Okay. They work on the others, the number 1s and the number 2s, but they don't tend to work when you're very near to BB bands and orange lines, unless they are, a number 4. Okay, I'll try and show you something like that in a bit. Okay, and again, number 4, enter with momentum. Alright guys, it is really that easy. Those 3 rules, once you incorporate them into the yellows, I think you'll be pretty good. Okay, so let's go back to it. Okay, so we're looking at this signal here, aren't we? This yellow here. Okay, so basically what we're looking for is something here, because our analysis is we're on the BB bands, or maybe just through it a bit. We've got a number 1 in play if this 5-minute signal gets some help. So either wants it here, and the 15-minute, or the 30-minute. In fact, we've got a 30-minute blue as well. So anything. I mean, that's a good sign as well. That little like jazz cross type thing there. Okay. So for me now, it would be momentum. Just one thing. What is highly likely to happen, and this is something I've been trying to explain to Stephanie, when you're turning price around, basically you've got these walls. The first wall is the 5-minute, so the chances are this will go up, hit the 5-minute wall here, and then come back down again. Okay, because that's what they do. Basically, that's what happens when you hit the walls. Alright, so let's fast forward and see what happens. Yeah, you obviously got momentum. You got nothing there, but you had your 30 blue, and you definitely would have had momentum because it, it's come up. Right, it's in the wall here. Right, let's fast forward again. There you go. It actually went through it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing now, Steph. Right. Look at the 15. Right on the 15. This is where you say, right, if you've taken this trade here, this is where you say, well, hit the 15-minute orange line. In fact, if I can just take that back a bit and see how close we get to that orange line. Yeah, it's still going up. You see, look at the orange line here, Steph. Look at it. Right, that'd be it now. That'd be it. That would be it for me. As soon as that, either that turns or that candle starts going red. Okay, there you go. Start candles going red. If momentum just stops now, I'm out. Because you've hit the orange line here. That's your first. For me, that would have been, where I'd closed one of my trades. Okay, if I'd done an open TP on this as well. Right. So we'll fast forward now. Show you what happens. Yeah, you see how it come down again there. Just by touching that wall, that's what it did. So instead of staying in, seeing whether it will go through, just close your trade. There are always other opportunities to enter. I'm missing a couple of yellows here, and I'll be gabbling on about this. Right, let's go back and see. them. Right, okay. Yellows again. GU, GCAD. See them? Right. Still green momentum, can't do anything about it yet. Right, first and foremost, right, you've seen the 5 minute yellows. GU, it's a number 1 up. Okay, in fact it's, you know, number 1 and some kind of number 4. You've got a daily there, so you're going to take this. Risky, right? GCAD, and you know, it's not a real easy trend to read that as well. Okay, GCAD, more down on the long terms, probably more down here, but what's interesting here is that this signal is taking price to the 1 hour orange line. Okay, so this signal here is a golden ticket number 2. Okay, golden ticket number 2. You're out on the 30-minute orange line as well. You've got confirmation on the HA chart above. You know, double yellows, right? You're on here. What do you need? Well, momentum basically, but sometimes you'll find that, you know, the candle just starts to go. So I would advise you to wait for momentum. In the past, I've just, you know, I know this setup's pretty good, so I would have just taken it. But anyway, GU. Yeah, there's a lot of live stuff here, and you've got a couple of minutes to wait for a new 15 and 30 minute and 5 minute candle. So as far as the GU is concerned, I would wait till then, unless obviously you start getting big red momentum. I know we've got a number 1 in play, right? You've got to consider what that 1 hour signal has done. It's gone through the 1 hour orange line, gone through the 30 orange line, and the chances are now that this could come down again. Okay, so we're looking, maybe you know, get a signal up here as well. Ooh, that looks tasty there. You see, all right, now, you know, you've got your arrow there, that's your height. You see, it's just not pushing anymore on the HA. It's looking nice. GU, again, you've got some kind of jazz cross here, or whatever you want to call it, candle within a candle. So yeah, momentum, certainly on the GCAD momentum because of the setup here, number 2. And yeah, I think the GU as well. Okay, so I'll fast forward. Well, we actually saw it go, didn't we, when I fast forwarded before. Here's the thing, look, GU, look at that little inside that candle, but then you've got a signal as well, and your GCAD obviously got momentum, and you know, another signal there as well. Okay, so these were number 2s. Your 1 hour signals disappeared there as well, and if you look on the GU, your 1 hour signals turned to a small red. Okay, excuse me, I should have a drink, guys. Now then, Sergeant Pippa. There's a point here about disappearing signals. I'll also show you another bit further on in this video. Okay, let me get to it. Right, GU signal has disappeared, GCAD hasn't. Okay, so you're okay in that. GU 5 minute signal has disappeared. Okay, now you can take this up with the number 1 because that's disappeared. However, what MT has mentioned is if you know, and it's obvious really, guys, honestly, when I thought about it afterwards, it's pretty obvious, right? The 5 minute signal's disappeared, but what do you need to take it up? Huh? What do you need? There are 2 things you need. You need another arrow, okay, and you need momentum. Alright, so you'd need a signal here on the HA chart, or on the 15 minute, you know, until you get that, stay out of it. Just don't trust the fact that that's disappeared on its own. Okay, you know, get something else, get a signal here. I think that was rule 3 or rule 2 now. Just, you know, make it a rule, right? It's disappeared, so let's have a look. If I get a signal up here, momentum, I'm going to take this up. If I don't get a signal up here, I'm not going to take it up. Okay. Meanwhile, GCAD didn't disappear. Look at this. Look at this. Number 258, 233. That's already a 25 pip. More now. 28 pip. 28 pips at the moment. What I will say again is, look, BB band flips up here. So, you know, if we're looking at a few more minutes for another 5-minute candle, but if momentum turns now, or, you know, this disappears, flickers off, that'd be my close, because you're pretty much approaching the 5-minute BB band. Okay, we're going to fast forward because I want to show you what happens on that GU. And there you go. See, you never got a signal up, and that came back. Look at it. So you never got a signal up there, Sergeant Pipper. Alright, and that's basically what MT was saying. Right, if you see a disappearing signal there, look for a signal on the HHR up. Okay? So I hope that's kind of helped you a bit there, mate. Here we go again. GCAD, look at the GCAD. Look, 5-minute signal there. Look, outside here, back in, number 1. Okay, look, GCAD closed. Not UCAD, that one, sorry, by the way. GCAD closed my trade. Look at the BB band there, you're right on it. Excuse me. I'm just, sorry guys, I'm slurring. I've just burnt the top of my mouth with a pizza. Red hot pizza. Okay, so where else were we? 139. So what are we? 139. Something like that. Okay, right. Here's something I wanted to show you. Right. This is the correlation. This is what I say when I say 5-minute correlation. This is it. Okay. You have these nice big moves up on the GU, GCAD, and UCAD as it happens, right? Nice down move there on the EG. But look then what you got. Signals here, signals here, signal here, which I think this, you know, actually did win, but we'll have a look at that. I think it continues on up this one, maybe because of this, you know, stronger setup, but anyway. And a signal here. This is correlation. Okay, when you've got 4 signals all around the same time, like that. Okay, all the pairs have correlated, and when that happens, they usually all win. They usually all win. Okay. Fast forward and show you. And there you go. You see, you just had to wait. Yes, this one again, it went against you, but you've got to remember that was a big move up, so sometimes they're just not done yet. Okay? The UCAD came down to here, but I mean, again, this one, as I say, this just got stronger and stronger. Look, you see these went super, this went red, yellow, right on the BB band here now, right on the 4-hour orange line there. Possibility these will perform now. Yeah. Right, your GU again, disappearing signal. It's disappeared. You got something with it there to take it down. Right, disappeared. Right. Same on the GCAD. Disappeared. Disappeared. Now these, look. Number 4. You've got daily supers against massive strong trend though. However, we've got daily supers. Okay, so what do we expect here? Well, your signals disappeared. So to take these up, well, you've already got it there on the GCAD. Look, You got the yellow. You could have taken this one based on that. The yellow disappeared down, and you got a yellow signal on the HA chart. Yeah, number 1. Well, number 4 basically. You've got a daily signal there. Okay, and you could have taken that. Okay, GU's a bit different. Alright, you didn't get the signal, and this is where you guys have got to say to yourself, no, I've set my rules. Okay, and the rules are, if I get a signal there when a signal's disappeared like that, then I'll take it. But if I don't, like on the GU, then I'm not going to take it. The GU does win. It wins for about 7 pips, but you don't get a signal. Okay, but if you set yourself a rule like that and just say, no, I'm sticking to my rules, right, then, you know, you can always say to yourself, well, if one does lose, then it's not your rules, because the way you've got to look at it, guys, is you've got to do the same thing every time, right? Because you're never going to know whether you're right or wrong if you keep changing your strategies. People get... Stephanie was doing great for a long time in the room, and then all of a sudden lost her way again, because people are in the chat and they're saying, oh, I noticed this, and oh, the yellows, oh, and the yellows here, and oh, you know, and people get you know, lose focus on their strategy. And I keep saying this, right, my strategy basically hasn't changed in what, 3.5 years. It's always been about bouncing off orange lines and bouncing off BB bands. Okay, in the direction of the trend, or you know, a strong bias. The only thing that's changed, as I said last time I was on, is you know, the price per pip and lot size, take profits, but the actual main strategy has stayed the same. Okay, right, so let's go again. These go down again a bit more here. I just want to show you this, guys, because it does go against you a bit here. You see, it did go up there, so there was a winning trade there with that yellow, right, but then it comes back down again here. Okay, nothing to worry about. That was the bounce, right? So again, you're looking for it here again to go up again. Alright, eventually this signal will drag price down here, because that's such a big move that, you know, this signal will bring price down. As I say, GU, you shouldn't be in that one if you're going to abide by the rules, and the rules are now you need a signal here to take it up. Some of you will see the you know, momentum correlating and think, yeah, I'll take it. You know, the pros will do that. Okay, let's fast forward because I need to move on. Look, you see, it went up again. Alright. What else was there to show you on here? Oh, that was it, the number 4s. Yeah, the number 4s. Okay, so again, you know, you're looking at the simplest thing to do now is just to see a 5-minute signal and then do a quick analysis, see what it is, and you know, if you're going to make your own rules, then stick to them. Darwin's obviously said, right, I'm doing it this way and no other way, and it's you know, paying dividends for him, and the pipster as well. You know, he's got his head round it and poof, flying at the moment. Okay, so let's have another one. 29, I think it was, wasn't it? Right, as I say, guys, I want to make this as you know, as short as I can. So just before we go any further, I just want to show you something. This is a snapshot, again going back to that correlation. Okay, when, you know, all 4 charts, look at this, when they all correlate, look at this, and look at them. This GCAD eventually, and this was yesterday, Monday, sorry, I should say, bank holiday, and this GCAD, right, went 20 pips, I think it was. And look again, if you'd have seen the 5-minute yellow there, you're right on the orange line on the 30-minute chart. Okay, look at the GU, right on the orange line on the 30-minute chart. Look at this, 30-minute. Again, so these were all golden ticket trades. Okay, and because they all correlated at the same time, like that, all four won. Okay, that's just something else I wanted to point out. Right, where are we on this one? 34.18. Right, I'm going to run basically from, and that was it, 34.18. Right, basically, again, we have these big moves down here. Look, up to the orange line, bang, down. Okay, right. 5-minute yellow here, 5-minute yellow here. Okay, should you be taking them both? Well, let's do the analysis. GU, up, down, we're on the BB band, there's no 4-hour down, no 8-hour down, we're outside on the daily, and a blue. Right, so basically, there is nothing there to push price further through here. Okay, GCAD. Well, you're through here, but you've got a big signal. You're on the line here, big signal, big signal, big downtrend. Right, so can you honestly say to me, even though, you know, that's a day old as well, can you honestly say to me that that setup is going to go up now just because you're outside there, and on the line there? Right, because if you think that is going to go up, then that is crazy. That is crazy. I understand what you think, yeah, we're on the BB bands and all that, but you've still got 1, 2, 3 signals, right, on current candles. Okay, so there's no way you should be taking that yellow there. Alright, the GU, yeah, because there's nothing saying it will be pushed through here. Okay, the chances are the GU is going to go up because there's no major setup down. Okay, so again it comes back to you know, getting the best setup possible. Okay, some of you would have said, right, well I trusted that anyway, now I'm going. Okay, basically what will probably happen is, you know, get near this orange line and it'll come back down again, so you might get another opportunity to take it anyway. Alright, that's another good thing as well. You see a yellow and then you get a signal next to it. That's always a good sign. But again, you're getting lots of momentum here, guys. You know, lots of correlating momentum. You've got a signal on the HA chart, even that old one there, right? But you've got a signal there, you know. So yes, you know, you're outside the BB bands there. Good trade. I would have taken that. The GCAD, no, because this is just too strong. Just too strong. Okay, and yeah, well, you see what happened. Went with the CAD. Again, these disappearing signals coming up here, which I want to just explain how they worked. If I can just fast forward and get to the point. Right, they're still there at the moment on the GU. Okay, this 5-minute yellow. Right, well you've hit the 5-minute orange line. You see the first wall again, Steph, the first wall. Right, and it's come down. Okay, do I trust this? No, this is going up more. Right, 15-minute signal now. Probably going to go up to the 15-minute orange line. Okay. Well, I hope it does now. Said that. Yeah, you see what happened. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to watch for in a minute is what happens with this when this disappears do we get a signal down at the same time on the HA chart? If we do, then for me you can take that down. I don't want to fast forward too far. I want to see when that actually disappears. Right, you're getting green momentum there. Okay. You see, a lot of people, would be in this now anyway. Well, you've got that signal there. Do you see it? You've got a signal down there. But I mean, a lot of people would have been down based off that orange line. Okay, waiting for these signals to disappear. Sometimes you can get in late. I mean, look, you're getting in late there by waiting for that. So, in my opinion, guys, you're better waiting until you can trade the actual yellows, really successfully before starting to think about the disappearing ones. As I say, they work much better, those disappearing signals, with number 4s, with a daily signal. I mean, it takes ages for this to disappear, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to show you. Okay. And if you're thinking, well, I can't take this down until that's disappeared, because then I know it's going down. Look, you've missed a really good move there. Let's fast forward. It does disappear, guys. There, you see how it disappeared. It's gone. And you're down here. So this is why I think those that are looking at this disappearing signals now, I think maybe learn to trade the yellows first rather than rely on these disappearing signals. Okay, because I mean, you got a signal there which someone's obviously pointing out, and the yellow hadn't disappeared on the 5-minute chart. So it's like, why, if you know that the trade's going to go off the 5-minute orange line, then why are you waiting for that to disappear? Because you're obviously going to be getting in the trade now here, and although it does probably come down here a bit, there's no guarantee. Well, it could just bounce back up on you. Alright, so trade the yellows first. So guys, I kind of hope that you can see what I see as far as the yellows are concerned. When I see a 5-minute yellow, it's a quick look to the 1 and 4s of dailies and the 8-hour, just to try and work out what kind of golden ticket setup it is. There was another one I wanted to pick out there, and guys, there was a yellow here on the UCAD, but again, look at this setup. If you're thinking of taking a 5-minute signal against this setup, even though you're on this orange line here, outside here, right, on the 8-hour orange line there, they're all red yellows. Right, these signals are all red yellows. You'd just be crazy to take a 5-minute signal against that. Alright, again, the GCAD, that's, it's just too strong to go against. Whereas, you look at the GU yellow 1 up, right, because the setup down isn't as strong. Even though the trend is strong, there's no arrows forcing it further down. Okay, so that's why that yellow worked. Alright, so again, I didn't want to make this video too long, but it has gone and run, and look, okay, you could say, well, it did come right down here, but you still wouldn't have been getting in the trade till there. You'd just taken it off the orange line there and ignored the fact that you were waiting for the 5-minute yellow to disappear. You just won the trade. Lovely. Same again on the GCAD, as you can quite clearly see off the 5-minute there. But anyway, yeah, so I hope, guys, that this helps you. I will do a live trading video I'll probably leave that till next week because you need to digest this one first. Yeah, I think that should do. We'll just have another quick look at the rules, guys, and just make these your rules. Like, no, rule 1: if a 5 minute yellow appears, look for a golden ticket setup. Okay, is it a number 1? Is it a number 2? Is it a number 4? If it's a really slow day, it could be a number 3. Basically, you see a lot of yellows on slow days, and they just bounce between, 1 hour orange line and 1 hour BB bands, things like that. Rule 2: if a 5 minute yellow appears and it's against the golden ticket, either get the best possible setup, i.e. 15 minute or 30 minute signal with it, or make sure you get a correlated signal on the HA chart. So you might have, as I showed you before on the GCAD, you might have a 5 minute yellow and a HA yellow. Wow, that would more than likely win. 3: if a 5 minute yellow disappears, make sure you have confirmation on the HA chart. Okay, we've just gone over that and the reasons for possibly ignoring that until you are quite proficient at taking the yellows anyway. And of course, number 4: enter with momentum. Alright guys, so I think as I say, that'll do for now. Just give you an idea of how powerful the yellows are, and certainly golden ticket yellows. If you can get a really good setup off a 1 hour orange line or something like that, then open your TP up. Don't a number 2 off a 1 hour orange line, 5 minute yellow, 20 plus pips off BB bands, as Anita tells you, 30-40 pip moves. Okay, so I think that'll do ya.